One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be Jaguars football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. 3rd down, run by Dobbins. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that means 3rd down coming up.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Herbert throwing on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They send a man in motion. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Going for the first with Dobbins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. They bring Thomas in motion. Completed to Flowers. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. First and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today.
And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. Little tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Chooses to bring this one out. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Give now to the running back. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 29. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. It's the Chargers who have 1st and 10. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Pittman's got it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. It's Herbert once more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
There's a give straight up the middle. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Brown's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. On target to Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lawrence working from the gun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
First down throw, Lawrence. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Pierce up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A tight end in motion now. A give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Herbert, first and 10. He's on the move. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. Throwing on first is Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Herbert on 1st down. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Herbert to throw once more. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Caught near the goal line. It's an LA touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers make it an 18-point game. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Finding Pearsall. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Handoff running right, Pierce. He spins right by him. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Herbert. Forced out to his right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Pittman's got it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10, Herbert. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chargers football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try with the wideout. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no. Coaches say, stay out there. We're going for 2. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Running left, it's Pierce. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll go right back to Pierce. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 24-point ball game. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Broke through the tackle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Herbert now off the play fake. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. This is reeled in by Pittman. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got a burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown lost.
Buys time, rolling right. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. The 40. At the 20. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert back to it after the pick. Escapes the pocket. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Herbert here, third and long. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chargers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 4th and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them. They snap it to Herbert. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.